Hey everyone, my name's Amanda and thanks for joining me on another self-care Sunday video. And today, seeing as it's Valentine's Day, we're going to be doing a nice heart-opening flow. So there's going to be lots of stretches to open up through the chest, through your heart, and it should be nice and energizing for you too. So all you're gonna need is blocks. If you have 2 yoga blocks, amazing. You could do it without the blocks too, though I'll give you options. And that's it. So let's get right into it. You're gonna start at the back of your mat. So this is my front. I'm gonna put my blocks for supported fish pose at the back of my mat. So this block is coming in between my shoulders and the top block will be for my head. So coming down, placing that lower block right in between the shoulders, and then see if your head can come gently on the top block. So find a comfortable supported fish pose. You can have the knees bent or straight, or even come into butterfly stretch with the legs. Whatever feels good for you today, and that is where we'll come together and tune into our breath. So close down the eyes. Feel the support of the blocks under you. So in yoga, we usually breathe with the belly, diaphragmatic breathing, but I want you to actually bring your breath into the chest while we're in supported fish, helping to open up through the chest a little bit more with each inhale breath. So take 3 more deep breaths here. Next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Hold them up there. Feel free to grab hold of opposite elbows. And just take 2 deep breaths into the side body here. Full 360 breath into the rib cage. This next breath together, breathe in, hold it at the top, take another sip in through the nose, hold, and exhale through the mouth. Lower the arms down, let that go. Nice, rolling off the blocks as gracefully as you can. Just move those blocks out from under you. Bring them aside and lie back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And then grab the backs of the thighs so that you can rock and roll a couple times, massaging through the spine. And next time you come up, come to seated. We're going to turn to the long edge of your mat, reaching your right leg out, and then your left leg is coming to the inner right thigh. So wherever you can place your foot, as high up as you can is best. And we're going to be coming into revolved head to toe. So right arm is going to be coming to the inside edge of your right leg. If you need to, block under the arm or just place the arm on the leg, and your left arm is reaching up overhead. So making sure you're not closing off and covering your face. Keep the chest open and flexing and engaging that foot. We're We're going to swoop the arm forward, lean forward, and the left hand is coming to the mat. You're going to be coming onto that left knee, planting that right foot down, reach the right arm up in gate pose. So this is the flow we're going to be going through with our breath. Take an inhale here in gate pose, and then as you exhale, gently come down, revolved head to toe. Good. Inhale, come around and up. And exhale, come down, reach over. Keep going with your own breath. On this last time, I want you to stay in gate pose. Hold it there, coming back together. Reach that right arm up and lifting the right foot off the mat. So engaging through that leg, that outer right hip. We're going to bend into that right knee. See if you can grab hold of your right foot. So reach back, try to grab for it. And then you're going to push the foot into the hand, getting more of a chest and shoulder opener here. So really push into that hand, a little bit of an arch in the back, and breathe into the chest. Gently release that, kick the right leg out, and lower it down. We're going to turn to the back of our mat, squaring off your hips. Take those blocks that are hopefully handy and place them under your hands. So my right leg is straight behind me, toes are tucked under, and then I'm going to push into my palms so I can bring my left knee gently in between my blocks. Let my hips sink down so you're sitting on your left heel. So bring the blocks more so that they're under the shoulders. And we're going to push into the blocks, lift the chest, inhale. As you exhale, really push into the blocks, engage and fire that back leg up and rounding. So a little bit of cat-cow sort of movement here. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, round. Keep going. Next exhale, hold there. Really try to push back with your heel, rounding through the shoulders, finding that stretch through the right hip flexor. Continuing to push into the blocks, you're going to step back into a plank pose. Lower the knees gently and then lower yourself down onto those blocks. You may need to angle the blocks so they're out of your way, but you can put your shoulders down into the blocks and the arms by your side, palms face up. Let your forehead come down to the mat. Rest here. Take 2 deep breaths. And on your next inhale, we're lifting the shoulders off the blocks. Lift your head off the mat. Use your back strength. And exhale, gently relax down into the blocks again. A couple more like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Placing the hands now on the blocks, right under your shoulders. Push yourself up and back into child's pose. Keep the hands on the blocks and getting a nice stretch under the arms, maybe a little bit more into the chest here in your child's pose. Breathe. Slide the blocks if you can on your mat. Bring them closer under the shoulders and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Let's do that all on the other side now. So move your blocks. Make sure they're at the front of your mat now. So left leg straightens out. Right foot comes to the inner thigh, left hand comes down, and right arm reaches overhead. This is your exhale breath. And as you inhale, we swing forward and around, coming into gate pose. Inhale. So keep going at your own pace. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, gate pose. And next time you come into gate pose, let's hold there together. Reach the arm up to the ceiling. You can come onto the fingertips a bit more if that helps. You lift your left leg up. Bend into the knee, try to reach back with the left arm. Grab hold of that foot and push the foot back into the arm. Open the chest, open that left shoulder, breathe. And then release that. Lower the foot, turn yourself square to the front of your mat. Once again, take the blocks for under your hands. And then pick up that right knee, slide it in between the blocks, and lower your hips down. But keep the back toes tucked under and the leg straight. So inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, push into those palms, round through the spine. Keep going. Last time, hold your exhale breath. Really push into your palms. And then step back into plank pose. Gently lower the knees and lower yourself down. Move the blocks out. We don't need them anymore. Well, yes, we are going to use them in a second actually, so make sure they're not too far. And then hands come off the mat, just on your fingertips. Lower the chest down. A little cobra. Inhale, lifting, push into the fingertips. And exhale, gently come down, almost like a wave through the spine. So inhale, lifting, and then exhale, coming down. Keep going. Last time. Hands come under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and sit up into table. Grab those blocks. We're coming into puppy stretch with prayer hands. So I want your elbows to come down onto the blocks. If there's any pressure there for the elbows, use a blanket maybe over the blocks, or you can fold up your mat and just have a little bit more cushion for those elbows. All right, so keep the toes tucked under. You're on your knees and your elbows here. Bring your hands together in prayer in front of your face. You're going to lean your weight forward so that the shoulders come over the elbows. And then as you exhale, we want to drop the chest down, melt your heart, and bring the hands behind the head. Yeah, so you'll feel that stretch through the chest, under your arms. And then inhale, we're flowing with this. Come forward, shoulders stack over elbows, and exhale, sit back. Keep going. Move slowly with your breath. This is a nice release through the shoulders as well. Next time you come into that prayer puppy stretch, hold there. Finish that exhale and then slowly come back up out of that. Nicely done. Move those blocks. Now you don't need them. And then push up and back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, walk out your downward dog. Anything that feels good for you right here. And then coming to stillness, drop those heels down. Let your heart melt down towards the mat. Look up, inhale between your hands and step to the top of your mat. Fold forward and ragdoll, so keep the knees bent. You can have different variations with the arms, maybe grabbing hold of opposite elbows or interlace your hands behind your head. And just let the spine decompress here. Let your upper body really hang over your legs. And on your next exhale, let go of the arms. Push into the feet and slowly round up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, your head comes up last. Once you're standing, reach the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Close down the eyes. Push your thumbs up against your sternum and really feel that heartbeat. Beautiful. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. And exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back behind you. Drop the left knee, and inhale, lift up into your low lunge. So pull back. Don't let yourself come into your flexibility and sit in your joints. Pull back a little bit here. We're going to move through our breath. Inhale, circling the arms back behind you. And that, when you do that, you can arch a little bit and sink into your hips. But then as you exhale, bring the arms forward. I want you to pull back, tuck the pelvis under, reach the arms forward, and tuck the chin. So we'll do that. Inhale, circle the arms, lift the chin, and then exhale, pull back, contract. Keep going. And on this next time, as you exhale and pull the arms forward, hold them there, interlace your hands, and really reach the palms away from your heart. Separate those shoulder blades, tuck the pelvis under, tuck the chin, and breathe. Inhale, release the grip, lift the arms up, low lunge, and exhale, hands come to square off your right foot. Left hand down, you can use a block, and right hand is going to come right onto your heart. Or twisting, lifting that back knee, fire up that leg, and as you exhale, I want you to open up to the right, lifting that right elbow up, lifting the heart open into the twist. Inhale, unwind out of that, close the twist. Exhale, twist, and inhale, release. Keep going with that, really focusing on the movement coming from the torso and really opening up your chest and your heart to the right. Hold your twist. Keep your hand on your heart, or maybe you reach your arm up to the ceiling and hold. Releasing out of that twist. Keep that back leg fired up. Legs are engaged and come up into crescent lunge. So again, tuck the pelvis under, rib cage draws in, reach those arms up, inhale. Exhale, arms will reach down by your sides, interlace your hands behind your back, and straighten through the arms, lift the chest. See if you can get the arms off of your back. A little bit of a arch here, inhale. And as you exhale, coming down to humble warrior. So your right shoulder is coming to the inside of your right knee, and lift those arms off your back. See if you can drop your head. Relax here as much as you can, and breathe. Last breath. And on your inhale, release the arms, coming back up, crescent lunge. And exhale, hands come down. Plant the hands and step back into your downward facing dog. Walk it out, let that side go. Good. Look up between the hands, inhale, and step up to the top of your mat. Straighten the legs, lift halfway, inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up on your inhale. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's do the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, float down. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step your right foot back into that low lunge. Dropping the knee, lifting the arms up. So you know what we're doing next. Circle the arms. On your inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, rounding. Keep going. The next time that the arms reach forward on your exhale breath, hold it there. Interlace your hands the weird grip, the way you wouldn't usually interlace, and pull your arms away from you. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis, breathe. On your inhale, release the grip, lift the arms up, low lunge, and then exhale, hands come squaring off that left foot. Fire up the back leg. We're coming into that easy twist, hand on your heart. So when you're ready, exhale, twisting into that. Lift the elbow, lift the chest, and inhale, release. Exhale, open. Inhale, release. Keep going. Hold it here next time. Stay there with the arm, or maybe you reach it up to the ceiling. Good. Lower that down. Keep the legs nice and strong, coming up into your crescent. Exhale, arms swing back. Interlace, again, the weird grip, the way you don't want to. And then lift the chest. Inhale. Humble warrior. Exhale, come down. Left shoulder towards the inside of the left knee. Drop the head. Release. And breathe. Inhale. Coming up, lift the arms, crescent lunge. And then exhale, plant the hands down. And this time just step back into your plank pose. From your knees, lower down all the way onto your stomach. Release. Let's come into Sphinx pose. So elbows right under the shoulders. Push your forearms down as if you're pulling your chest and your heart forward. Drop the shoulders down your back. Close down the eyes. And we'll move with the neck, a nice little neck release. So drop the chin down towards your chest. Inhale, do a little half circle up and over to the right. And exhale, drop the chin down. Inhale, half circle to the left. And exhale, down. Keep going with this, little movements. One more time, each side. Chin is centered. And lift it back up. Let's thread one arm under and roll over onto your back. So knees are bent, feet are planted, and we're getting ready for bridge pose. So push into the feet, lifting the hips off of the mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, coming down gently, vertebrae by vertebrae. I've said that a lot this class. And then keep going with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly coming down. Couple more. And on this next one, you're going to hold it up there. Drawing the shoulder blades together under you, interlace your hands again. And really try to bring space into the shoulders, into that chest again. Last breath. And then you're gently keeping the grip of the hands, lower your hips down onto the arms, and slowly straighten one leg at a time. So you're kind of making your own supported fish pose, using your own arms. Keep drawing those shoulder blades together, keep lifting through the chest. Just take 3 deep breaths here. Interlace the hands, slowly take those arms out from under you. And lie flat. Bend into your knees. We'll finish with a little twist. Arms open out to a T. Hips lift up and over to the left side of your mat. Let the knees drop over to the right. Feel free to put your right hand on the knee and look over your left shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths. Coming over to the other side, unwind. Lift the hips up and over to the right side. Drop the knees to the left. And look over your right shoulder. Coming back to center, unwind. And hug yourself, give yourself some love. Bring your head up towards your knees, squeeze everything really tight. Inhale and exhale, lying flat. Let go. I'd like you to put one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. As you lie here, notice the breath again. Notice your heartbeat. So think about taking 10 deep breaths, as always, before you go. And as you breathe, let the breath start in the belly. Bring it up into the chest, into the heart. And as you exhale, let the breath descend from the chest and then empty the lungs, lower the belly. Continue with that before you go on with the rest of your day. And thank yourself for showing up and giving you a little self-care today. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.